See the way I dey beg you, Shebambi Alamo Jenny. Boy, I know say you fine too, and all the girls go they find you. Guys, have you been in that situation where you feel like you're begging for love and attention? I mean, how did you go from talking to each other every day and now when you leave messages, your supposed partner doesn't even reply in like 24 hours? Like 24 hours later, they reluctantly reply and tell you, sorry, I've been busy, it's been what? I mean, you've been working while we were dating, so what happened? Did you just get this job yesterday and now you're saying you're working? Okay, or maybe they just wake up one day and randomly tell you, eh, is it that thought we were dating? No? Me, I didn't think we were dating. And then you realize that you've been in a situationship. Okay, guys, welcome to today's episode of Heartbreak Chronicles. And it is your girl, Alma, as always. So today, like I promised earlier, I kept to my words. I said I was going to invite someone to come and share their experiences. And today we have Mr. Nazarite here. He's going to tell us his experiences with heartbreak, how he was able to maneuver it, how he was able to move on, how it impacted and affected him. So, guys, please make welcome Mr. Nazar. You look handsome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.
Okay. So, I want to ask, have you been heartbroken before?
Of course, I have. I mean, there is no how you are going to get involved in the game of love
Okay.
without being heartbroken. So yeah, I have.
Okay, you know when you hear this heartbreak of a thing, it will just seem like it's not like I don't want to be sexist, but it will seem like it's men that are breaking women's hearts. Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah. Okay. What you said is not out of place,
Okay.
but then it is misplaced. Why did I say that? Because uh, men are not like women in terms of showing emotions, right?
Okay.
Women are more vocal, they're more open to show their emotions, to show how they feel, discuss it with people. You just see them and you know that there's something going on with them. But men, on the other hand, are more like they bottle things up.
So they keep it inside.
Yeah, and they try to deal with it their own way. You
Okay.
can meet a man that is going through tough times, through heartbreak, and you wouldn't even know that, okay, this is what he's going through. All right, except if maybe you are very close to him and he probably just want to tell you for the sake of it, that might be, Mama, we don't break up, or I'm in a very bad state, right? But
Okay.
seeing him normally, you may not be able to tell. But when a girl breaks up, before you know it, all her friends, even her
Everybody
cosmates,
don't
everybody
know.
knows that this is what's going on with her. So
Okay, so men are much more better at concealing and masking their emotions.
yeah, they are say they're just better in trying to deal with it themselves. I'm not saying that they are better in handling heartbreak, but they are just better in
In
keeping it
not
to them,
showing
in
it.
not showing
Okay.
emotions. Yeah.
Okay, so would you mind sharing with I and my viewers your experience with heartbreak? Like, what is that experience that you've not been able to get over up until this point?
Okay. Actually, I think I broke my own heart, right?
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah. So but
that's new.
it's yeah. I broke my own heart because I have this girl. I was really in love with her, but then um things became sour, and I felt like, okay, I should let it go. But at the same time, it was so difficult for me to handle. I couldn't like handle the aftermath of the breakup. But at the point the whole thing was happening, I was like, oh God, just let this thing go. Just let it go. Let it go. It was just a simple thing.
Was it like she could not get to break up with you? So she started putting up attitudes, doing things you don't like just to get you to take a hard decision.
No, no, nah, no. It wasn't exactly like that. Okay, she she was good,
Okay.
still good actually, but then we had some irreconcilable differences.
Reconcilable differences.
Yeah. On the other hand, she felt like I am more of a domineering person.
Are
She
you?
she felt I was controlling her life. Yeah.
So are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I
Okay.
am. You
Okay.
understand? But to me, it was more like I love you and I do not want you to make mistakes, right? And I've had some experiences back in my life. Okay, for instance, okay, I would like to tell you at this point, at this juncture, that my heart has been broken just twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've managed it. You've managed to make it so far with just two heartbreak.
Yes.
I'm jealous.
And then the first time,
Okay.
it was not something I could, I had control over. She died.
Oh,
Yes, she died.
that's
So
sad.
yeah, it wasn't something that she didn't leave. I did not leave, but we were separated by
By
circumstances. She
yes.
died. So, and after that, probably because of that, when I fall in love now, I tend to be more protective. Like the the way you know that I am in love with this person is just to walk on the street. I am grabbing your
You try
hand.
to protect.
I'm grabbing your hand because I don't want a situation whereby because this person I was talking about died in an accident. So I don't want a situation whereby something happens, right? So we are always having irreconcilable differences in terms of
Differences.
when you stay out late, just stay there, don't come back. When you are going for something, make sure you go on time so that you can come back on time, things like that. And then she'd be like, no, I'm not a child. You can't police me. I am not policing you.
You're
I'm just
just
trying to, right?
yes.
But maybe I overdid it. So this one time, she was done with her exams. In fact, her final exams, her degree exams, and she wanted to step out with her friends. It was late in the night, around 10. I was like, no, no, you're not doing that. No, you're not going to do that. She was like, I'm going to do it because we already have plans with my friends that we're going to do it.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, if you want to do it, it's
Go
fine.
ahead.
But follow like that and be going.
Um,
Don't go.
so she interpreted it that you were being controlling.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
I was, and that was it.
So now, judging by your experiences, like, do you have this bitter view of women? Do you have this stereotypical view of women? Do you go about saying all women are the same? Like, how do you view women?
It didn't change the way I see women. It didn't make me bitter towards them.
Okay.
Uh, Actually, it's made me take kind of a life stock, like take a stock of my life, like
Okay.
try to reevaluate, look inside, see where I probably wasn't getting it correctly, and
Mm-hmm.
the things I was doing that may not, because most times actually
Mm-hmm.
you may be right, you may be trying to do something nice, but
Nice.
you are coming off as this or as that, just going about it the wrong way, right?
Okay.
So it made me try to like find ways to communicate effectively, more effectively, so that I will be able to make you see things in the good light.
Okay.
So no, it didn't make me bitter. It didn't make me kind of become generic about women, generalize that okay, all women are this, all women are that. Sometimes because it takes two to
To
tango.
tango.
Yeah,
Yes.
you are at fault. The other person is at fault. Nobody is at fault totally.
Totally.
Yeah, two people has to fight. If you want a fight and I do not want a fight, it's not going to happen, right? So no. So any woman that will meet you now will definitely be getting a better version of you. Right? I know that I've grown, I've become more mature.
You're not who you were
I
yesterday.
wasn't exactly like if someone remains who they have always been, they are waiting to die, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I know that I've grown. I may not have gotten there Yeah, because we learn every day, we keep improving to get better. But then I know that I've improved a lot.
Okay, I have one last question for you. Have you healed? Like, can you beat your chest and say, I'm no longer affected by it?
Yeah, because I can talk about it now and I can actually laugh about it. Do you know? Let me tell you this. I'll tell you for free.
Okay.
Before I broke up with her, the thought of us not being together drives me crazy. Like,
I can understand
like
that.
whenever just thinking about not being with her, I have this sharp pain in my
In
heart.
your heart.
That was how I knew I loved her from the first time.
Oh,
Like I had this sharp, I always had this sharp pain. We never talk about breakup. We're not even breaking up. Just the
just
thought
the
of it.
thought of it.
Now, this thing happened in December. Like we're in December now.
Mm-hmm.
Happened on 23rd December.
Oh, bad Christmas.
Do you know Christmas rice was tasting like ibubu. You know what
You
they
know,
call it?
feature palm.
It was so terrible. The taste was so terrible. I was just so mad. I was like, who made this nonsense rice? It's not the rice. It's me.
It's you.
You understand?
It's all you.
So it was so bad. It was so bad at that point. I cried for the first time in my life. Okay, let's say for
Oh,
the second time in my life. You know,
yeah.
I actually did cry. In fact, I cried for a very long time. It was just kept. It actually took me a year.
To get over it.
Yes, and it took me another 2 years, making it three, for me to enter another relationship.
So
It
you're
wasn't
here.
planned actually. It was just, I don't know. But before I knew it, 3 years don't pass.
Wow.
Yeah, so I
So
can now
now,
talk about it and I will laugh over it and all that and all that.
so now you're completely healed.
Of course, I am. And probably waiting for the next heartbreak.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. Okay, so do you have anything you can say to my viewers? There are people that might find themselves in similar situation and they feel like there is nothing they can do about it. So
Yeah, viewers, I feel growth is a part of life, and heartbreak is part of that growth. If it doesn't happen, then you may not be able to learn. You know, you see this saying that if you will not understand what you have unless you
until
lose
you
it.
lose it.
Yet it's very real. You need to you need to lose some things for you to appreciate
To
things
appreciate the
better.
value.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Naza, for gracing us with your presence and sharing such intimate memories with us. Now, to my viewers, I'll be leaving you guys for now. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And kindly stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.